still gigantic. I highly doubt that I'm going to make it inside while Trump is speaking. So I have decided that I am going to, why isn't this adjusting? I am going to just go down the line and see if I can find people to talk to. So yeah, that is what I am going to do. Is anybody interested in talking on the live stream? Talking about politics. Anybody interested in talking about politics?
I am.
You are. Fantastic. Fantastic. All right. Oh, I'm sorry. Do you mind being on camera? Okay. All right. Go ahead and give me as much information about yourself as you're comfortable with.
Sure.
You don't have to hold it. I can hold it for you.
Yeah, I can hold it. Okay. It's fine. So I'm a student from University of Richmond. And and also I'm from China. Yeah, that's a secret. Don't tell anyone. Yeah. So, but I'm a big supporter of Trump because I mean during his tenure, I see he's really doing something great for the country.
Okay.
And for the, I would say that he really did promote the relationship between a lot of countries, for example China. So yeah, I love Trump. Support Trump. Yeah.
So you're saying that he did. Could you give me some examples?
Sure, I think he fucked Joe Biden.
Okay.
Yeah, and another example, I mean, okay, I don't want to talk about the example, sorry.
Okay, that's fine. So what's important?
For me, because I think during his position, I was back in China, so the most prominent one is the trade war. Yeah, it's the trade war between China and America, but it turned out to be gradually decreasing, like the effect. So that's why, like recently, especially after the pandemic, the trade between the two countries are increasing. So I would say that's a big one.
All right, you say it's increasing or decreasing?
I would say it's increasing right now.
Increasing. So, what do you think about the tariffs that Trump put on to Chinese steel?
Oh, right now.
Well, I don't know if they're still implemented.
I don't think so. I think it's trying to kind of develop the relationship between these two countries, unlike Joe Biden.
So, all right. So when Trump was in office, he put tariffs on Chinese steel.
Yeah.
Do you think that was a good thing or a bad thing? It's okay to not like some things that your person does.
But I mean, it's fine. I mean, because he's the president of America, so that makes sense if he's kind of he wants to be rival to the Chinese people or whatever.
Okay. I hear a lot of people talking about the relationship and trade in China. So I appreciate your take on that. Thank you. Does anybody else think politics? Want to talk some politics on stream? Anybody want to talk politics on stream? You look interested now. Okay. Anybody want to talk politics on stream? Anything you want. I'm more interested in what you have to say. What is the? Oh, hold on. First of all, do you mind being on camera? Okay. Go ahead and introduce yourself with any information you're comfortable sharing.
I'm very comfortable just talking how I feel and what I believe in. And I believe in God.
Okay.
I believe in peace.
Okay.
And I believe of your neighbor. And I believe in honesty. And that is the problem in the United States today. We cannot count from this administration and others. People want to point fingers at past presidents and so forth, but I don't think they're fully informed. And I know that under this administration, my net worth has dropped considerably, not just because of what we call depreciation. The dollar is becoming worthless. In 5 years, it's said that half our national budget will go towards the trillions of dollars of debt that we have to pay interest on. And with the rising interest rates, it could come sooner. We're in deep trouble in this country, and you can tell by the people that have formed a line between the Richmond Convention Center and west to Boulevard to get in here, and that are remaining in line even though the inside is already full, that there is a rally forming. And there's a lot of energy here, but it's polite energy. It's not the liberal motorcycle people running up and down Broad Street trying to intercept this peaceful crowd. And all I want is peace and prosperity.
So real quick, what he's referring to is there was a guy that was riding down a motorcycle revving his engine saying, fuck Donald Trump earlier. We didn't catch that on stream, but it was a thing that happened. Okay, well, I appreciate your input. Did you want to say?
God bless everybody.
All right, thank you so much. Anybody else? Does anybody want to speak on stream? Politics, give your opinions. I'm not non-confrontational. I'm not trying to debate. Just give your opinions. Anybody want to speak on stream about your politics? Non-confrontational? Come on, dude, you're dressed for the camera. Would you want to speak on stream? I appreciate it. All right. Anybody want to talk on stream? Politics? Why you're here? Why you support Trump? Get it all out. What? Hey, you want to speak on stream? On camera? Yes. Oh, I have to look at you. You are ready.
Yes, I am.
You like,
All right.
you like my dress?
Maybe
I do like your dress.
And
Huh?
you are from where?
I am from Charlottesville, Virginia.
Represent who?
Oh, I represent myself. I run a stream as a hobby.
You do?
Yes, I am.
Why are you here?
I am here to talk to Trump supporters about what
Are
they
you a
believe.
Trump supporter?
I am not a Trump supporter. No. Are you interviewing me now? Here.
No, I'd be happy to. I actually ask you a question.
No. Why don't I support Trump? There's a bunch of reasons. I personally think that his immigration policy is kind of inhumane, and I don't appreciate that. I didn't like separating children.
I apologize.
No, you're fine.
One question. I have one word. Fentanyl. Fentanyl is rushing across our southern border, and children are dying,
Yeah.
and people your age are dying
Yeah. So
because it comes across the country and it's not prohibited.
yeah.
It's not stopped. So doesn't that matter to you? Have you known anyone to die from fentanyl poisoning? I ask you a question.
Personally,
Personally or any other reason, have you ever known anyone to die from a drug overdose because it comes across our southern border?
a drug overdose.
You don't need inhumane is anyone that you and I know that dies because of a drug overdose because it comes across illegally from the border that is not patrolled. Do you realize how many borders? There's a fine line, and I agree with you. There's everything inhumane about hurting someone or not. We have to protect everyone. Thing when they kill people,
Yeah.
and when they come across our border, and it's not about growing weed. It's about something that 1/20th the size of my fingernail will kill someone. And antidotes won't stop it, and it comes across our border illegally.
Okay.
It's not a Republican or a Democrat thing. It's about saving ourselves and each other.
Yeah.
Now, I do believe that many of the things we do on the border are inhumane. I also believe that if we don't take a really close look at who and what is coming across into our country, we can't protect your future child or my grandson.
So,
Why is it a political issue?
well,
We're sort of trying to save each other.
what was your opinion of the bipartisan bill that failed in the Senate?
Which bipartisan bill? There are many of them that have failed in the Senate.
The border and foreign aid bill.
If you look at as human beings and people, we're probably looking at the wrong thing. It's not a Republican or a Democrat or a libertarian or an independent thing. Our problem is people like you I want to see more of. People like me you want to see more of. We're in this together.
Yeah.
It's not about a loss of liberty. It's about an incredible mess of political BS that we're in that's keeping us from solving the real things.
What's your solution?
I want more people like you out there.
Okay, fantastic.
You want more people like me.
Okay.
I'm 58 years old. You're
Okay.
how old?
I'm 32.
Yeah, you know what? I'm so glad you're out here.
All right.
No, I'm thrilled you are. You know why?
Why?
You're thinking and you're looking for a solution and you're trying to make a difference. Now, you may not believe in everything that I believe in right now, but you're not apathetic. You're trying to make a difference, and
Yeah.
that's what matters, man.
Okay.
Don't worry about the politics. Trump is not some big orange bad guy.
Okay.
He's also not the savior of the world.
Well, I'm glad that you recognize that.
And you know what? Joe Biden is not the dumbest guy in the world,
Yeah.
but I don't to be there. And Kamala Harris, I don't think is qualified to do a damn thing. Okay. Now, there are a lot of smart people and a lot of stupid people, and we'll agree to disagree all night.
Yeah.
But I love being in a country where you and I can have this conversation. Live to tomorrow to have it. We are a minority in this world, and I'm so glad you're here. You didn't expect that, did you?
No, I did not. Was there anything else you wanted to say?
Thank you for taking the time to be here, seriously.
All right, it's not a problem. And thank you for taking the time to talk to me. Have a great night. Hopefully you get in to see Trump. Trump's already started speaking. It's been confirmed. Does anybody want to talk politics on stream? Anybody want to talk about their political beliefs? Does anybody want to talk politics on stream? Talk about what they believe, why they believe it. Why you support Trump? So would you like to talk some politics on stream, sir? No, thank you? Okay. Does anybody want to talk politics on stream? Who does? It looks like she's talking to somebody on the phone. Or her. Oh, y'all watching Trump on YouTube? What's he saying?
There's a lot of people outside still.
Oh, yeah.
I want to talk to politics.
All right, fantastic.
Are you trying to catch me?
Yeah, did you mind if I put you on camera?
Go ahead.
All right. So first we'll start with introductions. You can share whatever you want about yourself.
How you doing? I'm Mike Hardy. I am a teacher.
Teacher.
Yes, sir.
Awesome.
All right. I teach agriculture, STEM, and woodshop.
Awesome. For Richmond or?
I teach in a local county.
Okay, fantastic. And what are you here for?
I am here because I just want to see the value of our dollar. I'm here because I just want to see the value of our dollar go back to where it was when Trump was in office, and hopefully even higher than that. Because I just think that the way things are currently going, nobody can really support themselves, and it's because of all the inflation. It's because of all the money going to other countries when we have people dying on this.
America, if you weren't giving money to other countries.
You answered your own question. If you're not giving your money, yes, sir. Hell yeah. If you're not giving money to other countries,
So, what does that look like? Is it welfare?
On the side of the street, any kind of program that supports that, that's my solution. And there's a single dollar spent on another. We get our problems sorted out. That's really what it comes down to for me. That's why I'm a big Trump supporter. And there's some morality that comes to it too, but that's not here nor there. The biggest thing, I think that everybody could agree going down, and since Joe Biden has taken, it's continued to go down. So yeah, that's.
So, is there anything else you'd like to say?
Appreciate it.
I am Liberal Cluck.
You're a liberal club.
Liberal Cluck with a CL. It's a play on the. Real quick. Yeah. I must be a little bit racist. I'm not expecting somebody that looks like you to be as articulate as you are. But the scruffiness. I'm serious. I was like, oh, this is going to be interesting, but you were very well spoken.
Oh, well, I appreciate that.
Yeah.
I hope you have a great rest of your day.
You too. Does anybody want to talk some politics with me? Talk some politics for stream. Anybody want to talk politics on stream? Tell me why you're here. It's free. Does anybody want to talk politics? Tell me why you're here, why you support Trump. Very non-confrontational. Would you like to talk? All right, fantastic. Do you mind being on camera? All right, we can start out with introductions. You can tell me whatever you're comfortable with sharing on stream.
Anything.
All right, what's your name?
Daryl.
Daryl, nice to meet you, Daryl. I am Liberal Cluck. What do you do? What do you do? What do you do for a living?
I work for UPS.
UPS, that's a great job. It's a union job, isn't it? Do you support unions?
I do. I'm in the union. I'm the Teamsters, largest union here.
Okay.
Yeah.
What's Trump's opinion on unions? I honestly don't know.
Well, I believe he supports union to an extent, just like I do. So I don't support public unions like city unions because that's taxpayer dollars. Mm-hmm. But private unions, if they want, like say for instance the auto workers, if they want to make sure that we don't have a lot of vehicles coming here from China and a lot of parts from China, a lot of EVs from China, we want to promote our business here in China, in the U.S. and manufacture our parts here. They'll vote for Trump.
Okay, well, why do you say that?
Well, do you want to support China? Because a lot of the materials which Biden wants to go to, they're mined in China. They have a stronghold on all the cobalt and all the the different materials that are needed for the electric vehicles and solar panels. Okay. And so a lot of that stuff is produced and manufactured in China or sent over here. So that takes away from our economy when the automakers here are out of business, especially if you're going to force the American people to do something that they don't want to do. So you should let the economy or the consumer really dictate what they want to drive, not an EV or push.
Okay. What policy do you think Trump's going to push to help with that?
Really, to stop the mandate of EVs. So let's say, I don't know, Biden's deadline to say, okay, we want X amount of electric vehicles in the United States by 2030. We want to shut down coal plants or fossil plants or whatever by X amount of days. So just reverse that stuff.
Okay.
We allow the free market to do what it needs to do and let the consumers decide what they want.
So would you support getting rid of subsidies for fossil fuels?
I don't think they need subsidies. Yes.
Okay, fantastic.
I don't know his position on that, but as a businessman, like, okay, you're making all the energy companies, the refineries and the oil companies, they're making a pretty good opinion. We don't need to subsidize it. We Americans don't need to taxpayers don't need to subsidize any industry. I don't think. If you want to survive in a free market society, you should let produce something, manufacture something that the people want. If you don't, you don't need to be paying for your subsidizing it. And I think that way about any. It don't even have to be fuel or manufacturing. It could be Planned Parenthood. It could be, any industry that the free market can't support, taxpayer dollars don't need to do to compensate.
So, are you for getting the government out of all types of industries?
Like this, I would like to see the government out of a lot of things. Let the federal government be what is constrained in our Constitution. It says what's not enumerated in our Constitution is left up to the states. So we allow the federal government too much power. We give them too much power. And so EPA, Department of Education, all those departments to me can go, because leave that up to the states to determine what's best. They're going to do what most Americans want. Is like, we want clean water, clean air. We want our schools and education to be fine. And so let our states do it. Leave the federal government, limit the federal government, because if we give the federal government power, that gives us less liberties. So for instance, we give the government is kind of controllers on gas appliances and other appliances. Why is it the government's business to do that? Why is it the government business to be interfering in auto manufacturers?
Yeah, so can I run a hypothetical by you?
Yeah.
Let's say hypothetically one state upstream from the Mississippi River is polluting the Mississippi River and they're affecting a state downstream. Mm-hmm. How do you deal with that if not the federal government?
There are ways in which we can remedy things through the court system, if it needs to be. But I don't think that. I think we, as a consensus, we all want clean water and clean air and so forth. And so, I mean, that's a tough hypothetical to say we're going to pollute the water because we're affecting other Americans. But we do have recourse. I don't say take the federal government out of everything, because the federal government has its role, and that could be a role of it, but we give them too much power.
Okay, so I never got a chance to ask, what is your most important issue?
You know, a lot of folks say immigration, but to me, immigration is higher, but immigration and the economy are the two major issues that we have, and also right now it's the abuse of power that's going on in our federal government and even in our state government. So economy, border, and get a grasp on the abuse of power that we're getting through our DOJ and our FBI, NSA, and some of these other federal agencies. Even to me, the National Archives.
Okay. All right. What do you know about Jared Kushner and his dealings while Trump was in office?
I know Jared Kushner did a lot. Him and Jason Greenblatt did a lot with the Abraham Accords. And other than that, he wasn't much in the spotlight, as far as anything else goes. But he was very instrumental in getting those Abraham Accords and getting those Arab nations, to agree to a prosperity agreement with Israel, which was really crucial in getting the Palestinians to come on board. Because if you get Bahrain and Saudi Arabia and all these other countries that have influence over the Palestinians, they're going to get on board. So they did just opposite of what other previous administrations, both Democrats and Republicans, were doing. Let's get the Palestinians on board, and then we're going to get the others. No, get the others in play, and then the Palestinians are going to feel the pressure. Like we gotta come to a range, because at the end of the day, they need security from Iran. So all those other nations, Iran is coming for them as well. Because you got that Sunni Shiite tribal thing going on, and as you know, Israel is a force in the Middle East.
What do you know about the business dealings of Jared Kushner?
Now, I don't know anything about his business dealings. I know that he and his wife, they have business. He's a lawyer. They've had businesses, and they do businesses internationally. Uh-huh. So long as they providing a service and a good and not influence, if you're providing the service, or you into fashion or cosmetics, then you do. Hey, free market, do it.
Okay. All right, fantastic. Well, is there anything else you'd like to say?
That's it, man. Glad to be on.
Yeah, I appreciate you talking to me.
Yep.
Have a good night.
All right, take care.
All right, second chance to be on stream.
$10.
Second chance. Anyone want to be on stream? Talk about politics while you support Trump. It's non-confrontational. It's just a chance for you to rant. Why you want to? What the problems you see in America? Why you don't like Joe Biden? Why you like Trump? Can I put you on camera? Can I put you on camera? No. Okay. All right, that's fine. All right, have a great day. Second chance to be on stream. Oh, excuse me. All right, I don't think anybody. I'm just trying to find where I was in line. Find a BJ. Just to kind of see how far up we made. I don't think we made it this far up. I really wish I wasn't face blind. It would make this job a lot easier. I really don't think we made it this far up. Let's see. Anybody I recognize? Good on you, man. Sounds fun. Oh, that's how it's felt. Oh! I was wondering where my place was. Where'd BJ go? Yeah, where'd BJ go? Oh, there you are. I was just thought it would be more unified. Like, I thought the messages would be about, around the same stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, people have different perspectives and opinions.
Yeah.
And the reasons why they will support somebody.
Yeah?
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to see if anybody up here wants to talk. Does anybody want to talk politics on stream? Tell me why you support Trump. Does anyone want to talk politics on stream? Tell me why you support Trump. No? That's fine. Anybody want to talk politics on camera? Tell me why you support Trump. I think most people are just watching Trump right now. Anybody want to talk politics on camera? Tell me why Trump is the greatest. So, talk politics on camera? No? Nobody? Would you like to talk politics on camera?
Already did, already.
Oh, fantastic. All right.
What do you do?
I am a YouTube hobbyist. I run a channel here. See if we can get both of you. Oh, I'm so sorry. I keep forgetting to ask. Are y'all okay being on camera? I know you said you did. Are you? Okay. Yeah, I'm a YouTube hobbyist. I run a channel called Liberal Cluck. If anyone's ever been online on the politics, so you know that liberals get called cucks. It's kind of a play on that. Okay. And I'm just here to try and, talk to Trump supporters. So, tell me, introduce yourselves with any information you want, name, where you work.
Do you want to go first?
Yeah, sure. My name's Gabe Hawkins. I'm an over-the-road trucker, and I go around the United States.
Oh, that's fantastic. My brother-in-law does trucking.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Okay.
And what's your name?
I'm Ryland. I go to Manchester High School. I'm a senior. I'm just out here volunteering my support for Chuck Smith, trying to get him on the ballot.
Oh, are you a Trump supporter?
I am.
Okay. I have no idea who Chuck Smith is, so. All right, so what are y'all's most important issues?
Whoever. Most important issue is pretty much making America first. Just not going overseas. It's their fight with everything. With what we have issues with our own border. We got issues with other stuff. It's not no more climate crisis or anything. It's literally just we need to focus on ourselves first, and then if we got the chance, but it has to be America first.
Okay, so what are the issues that you see that we need to work on in America?
Border crisis, you got the fentanyl, the drug issues, you got military needs to be stronger. It's pretty much a hollow force now. And I don't know how much I can say on YouTube, but there was issues where they had a giant purge. Even the main head of the DOD said he wants to purge America of all the patriots. That the true patriots that fight in America, and I was actually one of them that get kicked out for the COVID vaccine refusal, and afterwards I basically said, and he said, let us go.
Oh, okay. That's very unfortunate. I'm sorry about that. And what about you? What's your most important issues?
I'm very pro-peace. I'm very pro-anti-establishment.
Okay.
I think far too many of them have been in Congress far too long. The entire swamp is really a swamp in and around the Beltway. They just need to go, and it needs to change. Something needs to change, and there just needs to be change and gutted from the ground up.
All right, so both of you, I'll do one at a time. Specifically, you said that, let's say, one of your issues. What is your solution?
One of our solutions is basically do not support illegals that just come into the border illegal. There is a process. It's very easy to go into and actually submit an application and do a background check because it's for our safety, it's for our benefit. Increase walls, essentially just increase with the border wall and everything, because I mean, if you go to Mexico, you can't go into Mexico and work underneath their economy. You have to be at least twice or three times. Make illegals or make those types of people, make them work their fair share.
Yeah, so do you think that most illegal immigrants, good gracious, come in here? Do you think that most of them are trying to work, or do you think that most of them are just trying to get on welfare?
Either welfare or it's also,
Thank you.
It's mainly cartels too. They're also doing sex trafficking. They're doing drug trafficking. It's all they're kidnapping and everything else too. So it's not just people coming in for a better life. It's also people that are going in bringing drugs in too.
So what do we do with the people that are coming in for a better life?
For a better life, if they're coming in for a better life, they got a process, and it's a due process, and it's a part of our laws. If you come into America, you must follow our laws.
Yeah. So, do you think that the process that we have, you think it's adequate?
Elaborate. What type of process are you talking about?
The fact that it takes, we can walk if you want. The fact that it takes years and years and years to get through the process. Termination to make. Take the judges out of the equation so it goes faster.
I like that border thing, man.
Okay.
Where the corruption is, then at the border. Okay. I mean, if you're right there at probably trained in combat, I'm sorry, seeking a better.
I think that Joe Biden actually, you're not eligible for 5 years. What do you for asylum for 5 years?
Process and needs to be followed. So come in illegal. That's illegal.
Within the 5 years, they automatically sent.
Okay, so
this is a Joe Biden policy. If you come, you're not in here for those 5 years. Okay, so you would like to see more than 5.
You should just be sent back
out. Border patrol.
That's the thing.
It's illegal, but a lot of the people that do that.
Else who came in here. I don't know. Sometimes.
Would y'all? Yeah. All right. Well,
I think we need to dig deep under to do that.
I want to say. Did you want to talk?
Oh no.
Oh, where to go? Oh. We'll be doing this for about another 45 minutes. From anybody like to talk about politics while you for YouTube? Well, dang, how do I get over there? Excuse me.
Debate or anything in there?
Oof. I'm not trying here to debate. But anything you want as long as it's YouTube TOS. Oh. Introduce yourself. You do not have to give confidential feel?
Yeah.
All right. So what is the most important issue for
school, and how people are flooding our schools who can't speak English, and it makes it communicate with our teachers like honors English class throughout the whole year. So it makes it really hard for the teacher and for the students when they can't speak any English and like they're taking an honors English class. Borders.
What does that mean to you?
It means like stopping people from coming and
the people that come in, they put a lot of work into it. They travel miles, thousands of miles to be here. How do you stop them?
Just close the borders, build a wall. It's
build a wall?
Yeah.
Okay. All right, fantastic. Is there anything else? Okay, I mean, I agree. That's why I started my channel, so that I can And people agree. Cool. So yeah, I appreciate you talking to. Holy crap, that would be so bad. Why you support Trump? Sometimes. Would you like to speak? Non-confrontational. Yeah, that's a way bigger channel than me. Talk politics on YouTube.
Politics.
Oh, I love the enthusiasm. You want to start with introducing yourself? Tell me whatever you're.
I'm 22.
Do you want to tell me what?
No, I probably won't.
You don't think so? These are an important issue for you. Properly look like to you.
Honestly, I don't know.
Oh yeah, it's called Little Cluck A. It's like a chicken clucks.
Okay, cool. Is that it?
Huh? That's it. Yeah. So my tell me what? Oh, over here. It's okay.
You can interview us.
You can. I'll follow you. I can get you.
Okay, for sure.
Definitely. Pull back.
All right.
Solid. It's got to be something solid.
So, build it.
Just protect the process, just like
Coming across the border, between the you're not asylum, and we send you back, and you're not eligible to come. So.
coming over, and they're bringing drugs.
Gay. American homeless people are on the street and giving them gift cards and finding them it's illegal.
Okay. Here. What are we going to...
Last year since Biden's been...
So much. I think that there's nobody... You want to say something, sir? Want for president? Why? Their parents?
It came away.
Okay.
Now, where came from? This many people.
No.
Schools. There are
That is
energy independent. We can stay energy independent, not and our else.
everything else.
Okay.
Yeah. Oh, good. Because this is a mess. What's going on? Long.
I agree. 100%.
I mean, yeah.
I mean, it should million
to come up with that number
we would do like that.
that matches the unemployment that
Yeah, okay. I don't agree with that.
Yeah.
our companies are having trouble filling the jobs of our people.
Vote for Trump 2020.
Vote for 2020. All right, does anybody want to talk about Trump on camera? Politics. Oh, fantastic. All right, I'll be with. Introduce yourself with any type of information in your mind.
The border. We need to shut down the border, and we need to stop funding Ukraine and Israel, NATO, and the UN because they serve no purpose.
Okay, so what is a shutdown?
It would only cost about $10 billion.
Oh, I agree. We can afford it all if we want it.
$1 trillion bill. I mean, it's absolutely ridiculous. The reckless spending only gets brought up by the Dems when it's something that's a matter of here.
All of them, legal and illegal immigrants.
Hey, no, I'm up for legal immigration.
Oh, yeah, no, I hear you, but
in there by saying legal and illegal. You're trying to box me.
No. So what I'm saying, okay, the illegal. Let's just keep it. Do you agree with that?
Why can't they just go through the pages and pages of naturalization papers to do it the right way?
I'm talking about the process of them getting their country. That if they're going through those thousands and thousands of miles, do you think that a wall would be enough to stop them from coming in?
Yeah, I think a wall with barbed wire at the top and manned border patrol agents in Eagles Pass and along the Rio Grande and where else they're coming in. Absolutely, they're going to stop.
Okay.
At least, hey, it might not stop all illegal immigration. And no more saying come in, we're going to get in. I think there's a bright sign leading right into our border. Come on in, guys. I think a wall is better than that. So it might not stop all illegal immigration. We can slow in here that's coming from China.
Okay. Do you have anything else you'd like to say?
Trump 2024. Never vote for Sleepy Joe. Fuck Joe.
Okay. Oh man, that guy got a little. Talk? No.
That wasn't me.
Somebody yelled at me. Oh, it was him down there. I bet you it was him. Were you? Is Trump still talking? Awesome. I mean, I've been up and down the line, so unless I get into the convention center, I won't. But this was. Alright. Where am I? Oh, they must. Oh, we're pretty close.
Yeah, we're close.
I'll keep your spot.
Yeah. No, I didn't talk to him. Did you talk to him?
No.
I think I probably will talk to him.
Got channel to them. You know how many people are? Yeah. But yeah, they've interviewed a few different people. I think they're taking whoever will talk, but proportionately, there wasn't a lot of people that was that really willing to talk. There was a couple people after I interviewed. They're like, "Oh, what should replenish?" And then if I get in